Hi guys, it's Ben Heath from Lead Guru, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to recover a disabled Facebook ad account. Now, this is something that I get asked about all the time. Comments, questions, emails, people who say something like, I've had my ad account disabled, I didn't break any of the rules, how do I get it back, etc, etc. And it's probably the worst part of Facebook advertising is their ad disapproval process, their ad account disabling process. They are terrible, they are far too keen. Your ads will get disapproved and your ad account will get disabled all the time, even though you haven't actually broken the rules, okay? So this is something that we deal with as an agency. We're not immune because of the scale that we operate at. I would say that at least once a week, we have one of our clients' ad accounts disabled. Sometimes it could be 4 or 5 different clients' ad accounts, given the volume we're working with. And there are ways you can get it back, and there are ways you can get it back quickly, provided you haven't broken the rules. And we've sort of come up with ways to do this quite fast, because obviously it's really important to our business. As I know it probably is really important to your business. This is the way you generate your clients, generate your customers. You can't have your Facebook ad account down for 2, 3, 4 weeks waiting for a review to be requested. So I've got a page up in front of me right now, which I'm going to explain a bit more about in a minute, because I think this is very, very important to this process, these extra steps I'm about to talk about. But the very first thing that you should do is fairly obvious, but definitely do it, is to request a review. So when you go into your Facebook ad account, it's been disabled, you will see something there. Your ad account has been disabled for policy violations is normally what they're going to say. Often they don't give more information than that, which is very annoying and very unhelpful. And then it will say request a review. So you absolutely want to click on that link and then go through the process that describes. So usually, I don't have an example here, obviously, because I can't show that sort of information with our client ad accounts. But usually it will ask things like, for you to state, why you're requesting a review. So you can state, I didn't break the policies weren't clear, yada, yada, yada. So it's fairly self-explanatory what to put in there. Basically, all you want to do is say, I did not break the policies. If they give you a reason, say why you didn't break it for the reason. Otherwise, just say, I'm not aware of any policies I've broken. All the ads seem to comply. Please let me know what's going on. So that's the first step, is to go through their standard request a review process. The issue with just leaving your Facebook ad account in the hands of that review process is that it takes a long time, okay? Now, you are basically guaranteed to get your ad account back, provided you didn't break the rules. And I should clarify that before I go any further. If you have actually broken the rules, you're kind of in trouble. You're not really going to get the ad account back. That's you got to play by the rules. And it's as simple as that. If you haven't broken the rules, or you have but only by a little bit, and it was obviously just a bit of a mistake, then you've got a very, very good chance of getting your ad account back. And this process I'm going to talk all about here is all about getting it back faster. Okay, it's not necessarily going to make a huge difference of whether you get it back or don't get it back. It can do, it can help. I go through this process anyway, but what it's all about is getting that ad account back faster, because waiting weeks to get your ad account re-enabled after it's been disabled is just an absolute nightmare. So once you've requested a review, what's the next step? The next step, in my opinion, is to come to this page. So it's facebook.com/business/help. And you can see that it says Facebook Business Help Center. Now, there's a support link up here, but ignore that. What you want to now do is scroll down. You can see there's all sorts of sections. Keep scrolling, and then this is the part that you're after. Still need help? Contact our support team. I wouldn't worry about any of this sort of stuff. It's just like the preset, get your answers here. They're trying to avoid you getting in touch with them. But contact our support team is the key. And you can see you've got a little chat button here. And once you click on that button, you'll be presented with a contact form that looks something like this. So basically you can get chat support. You can see the wait time, it said on that button, was 3 minutes. So instead of waiting, weeks and weeks and weeks to get a response, which you often do just through the request a review section, you can get in touch with someone much, much faster. So basically go through this, fill out your phone number, email, explain the situation, pop in your ad account ID, talk about, you can see that the top stuff is ad account level issues, ad policy or disapproved ads. So they're very used to people using this chat for, my ad account was disabled when it shouldn't have been, my ads have been disapproved when they shouldn't have been. Subject title, pop in a description, and then start chat, okay? So start talking to a person, explain the situation, explain what you didn't break the rules. There's a few other things that I want to mention. So by the way, just doing this is going to help speed up the process massively. We've spoken to people through this chat that have got it re-enabled within 20 minutes. Happens quite often, in fact. I would say on average, when we get a Facebook ad account disabled from one of our clients, because we don't break the rules, we'll have it back up and live within an hour, maybe 2. Of course, provided it doesn't happen in the middle of the night or something like that, but that's probably the average. So it can be done. You can get back up and running really, really quickly. So explain your situation, talk through with the person. A few other things I want to mention around that. When you start chatting to these people, this Facebook support team, like a lot of things in life, there are good support staff and there are bad support staff. If someone doesn't seem like they're really able to help you, and not in terms of them saying, look, this just isn't going to work, you aren't going to get your ad account back because it was disabled because of this reason, in which case you just kind of have to accept that, move on, probably create a new ad account. If someone says, oh, I'm going to have to get back to you on that, or I'm not sure about that, we'll be in touch, we'll review it, just go, okay, fine, that's all that person can do. But then what I would do is go back in and start another chat. So let's say you're chatting away to someone, you explain the situation, they say, oh yeah, that seems odd. Let me make sure I look into that with you. Our support team should get back to you within a day or something. I go, oh, I don't really want that. Redo the chat and hopefully you'll be put in front of or connected with someone that can help you there and then, because it does happen. So just in the same way that, you know, you may have done this thing before, I've certainly done this before, you call up a company, you speak to someone, they seem pretty useless, you put the phone down, you call again, you get through to someone who's far more useful. The same happens here. So that would be a top tip, would be to keep going through with this and getting access, because we have dealt a number of times with, and we do so regularly, with people that can get that ad account back up straight away. They go, oh yeah, this was clearly an error, we'll get that up live for you, and then within 20 minutes or so you're back up and running, which is fantastic. So that's step 2, is facebook.com/business/help, and go through this chat support. You can see the wait time there is 3 minutes. A lot of people have no idea that this is available. Facebook don't publicize it for obvious reasons. They don't want people constantly talking to their support team, but this is can be an absolute lifesaver for any sort of Facebook advertising related issues. It doesn't have to just be recovering disabled Facebook ad accounts, which is obviously what this business is about. The third and final thing I would do if you get an ad account disabled incorrectly and you want to get it back up and running is if you've been assigned a Facebook rep. Now, you get different levels of support through Facebook reps depending on your scale. So the more you spend, the better they treat you. Like a lot of things, right? If you have been assigned a Facebook rep, and a lot of ad accounts will have this, where you get offered, let's say, a call with a Facebook ad expert, right? That would be like the entry level, where you receive an email saying, would you like to have a call with a Facebook ads expert? Definitely take them up on that offer, have that call, and then that person, I believe it's for 30 days after that time period, basically acts as your rep on that account. If you get that account disabled, you want to send that person an email straight away, and they can really help expedite the process. And that we have actually found helps not only speed up the process, but also gives you a better chance of getting the ad account re-enabled if it has been disabled and you're in a sort of grey area where you may have broken the rules slightly, but it was an accident, that sort of thing. So whatever rep you have, whatever level of rep you have, if you're an agency like mine, you've got, a very high level representative that you work with quite often, getting them on top of things can really help speed things up. But even if, as I said, if you're relatively new Facebook ad account and you've been offered a call with an expert, take Facebook up on that offer, have that free call, and then contact that person after that. So whatever level of rep you have, take advantage of that. Not everyone can do that. Everyone should be able to go through this chat setup and get in touch with people and basically benefit from being able to speed up the process, because I think this is a tremendously stressful thing to have happen. If your business is reliant on the customers you generate from Facebook and Instagram ads, to have that taken away just like that, and often incorrectly, is awful. I think that's absolutely terrible. It's very stressful, and you want to get it back as fast as possible. And this is exactly how we do that. So hopefully that has been useful. Before you go, a couple of things I want to quickly mention. The first is our Facebook advertising services. So we can create, manage, and optimize Facebook ad campaigns for you. We do so for dozens of clients running hundreds of campaigns at any one time. We spent millions of dollars on Facebook and Instagram ads. And if you are after better results than what you're currently getting, we can almost certainly help you achieve that. So if you're interested in finding out more about our services, best thing is to click on the link in the video description below. That'll take you through to a page on our website where you can book a call in directly with one of my team members. They'll be able to explain everything about the service. We can find out more about your business. Let me know if we feel like we'd be a good fit, like if we can help you out and help you get to that next level and produce an improvement in your results, which we do for the vast majority of our clients. Just informal, free chat, go ahead and do that. Oh, we do have a minimum budget requirement of 3K per month. So if you don't meet that requirement, please don't book in a session. You will have that, it will be rejected basically and cancelled if you do, because we're just not able to work with companies with a smaller budget than that. But if you do, we'd love to speak to you, and hopefully we get a chance to work together. Other free thing I want to mention is my Facebook Ads Mastermind group. So almost 60,000 members in my Facebook Ads Mastermind group right now, one of the biggest communities of Facebook advertisers in the world. It's an amazing place. I do free live trainings in there almost every week. There's tons of people asking questions, getting them answered, people helping each other out with things like recovering disabled Facebook ad accounts. I see that very often. And yeah, so if that sounds like the sort of thing you want to be part of, go ahead and join. Again, link is in the video description, completely free to do so. And we'd love to have you. Hopefully this has been useful. If it has, please give it a thumbs up. Please comment below to let me know. I aren't able to respond to all the comments, but I do try my best. But I do see them all, so that's always much appreciated. And of course, subscribe to my channel if you are new and haven't done so already. I release Facebook advertising related content all the time. Great, thanks a lot guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.